DEADLINK just came out in early access, and I'm here to tell you all about it. If you saw my video on the DEADLINK demo last summer, then you already know how this game works. You already know it's awesome, and you should be playing it instead of watching this video. This early access version of DEADLINK now contains 2 character classes and 2 biomes to play through, each with a unique boss fight at the end. I've been really excited for you guys to be able to play Biome 2 because it has some really fun enemy design. For everyone else who doesn't know DEADLINK, I'm going to go over how this game works so you can be prepared for what awaits you. For the sake of transparency, I'm letting you know that I have been involved in the testing of DEADLINK since March, but it's a voluntary position. I have no financial interest in the success of the game, I just want everyone to play it. In DEADLINK you have 2 classes at the moment, Soldier and Hunter. Hunter will unlock after you play the game for a while, so we'll just go over Soldier. You have 2 guns, a shotgun and a rocket launcher. The shotgun holds 4 shells and has infinite shells to reload with. You'll never run out of shotgun shells. The rocket launcher holds 2 rockets but has to be refilled. It's not infinite like the shotgun. These weapons can be upgraded later on to have a higher ammo capacity. You can find ammo in the combat spaces, but the real trick to DEADLINK is the marking system. You can mark enemies in 3 ways: scrambler push, grappling hook, or grenade. A marked enemy will be stunned for a moment and they'll be glowing. If you kill them in this state, they'll drop armor and 1 bullet for both guns. The brilliant thing about this is that the shotgun shell goes directly into the gun. So if you have 4 shells loaded and you kill a marked enemy with the shotgun, you go right back up to 4 shells loaded. The rhythm of DEADLINK's combat leads you to almost never having to reload the shotgun, because you're killing marked enemies, constantly refilling your guns. If you're reloading a lot, that's a sign that you aren't playing very well yet. When you realize you haven't reloaded in ages, you'll know that you're in the zone. But marked enemies aren't the only way to reload. Arenas are filled with these orbs called sea balls, and punching them fully refills your secondary weapon, in the soldier's case the rocket launcher. You can also fly directly into them with a grappling hook. You'll see in this footage that I'm spacing out the use of my equipment, which is on cooldowns, constantly marking enemies, refilling my guns, and using both enemies and sea balls for mobility. The high mobility of DEADLINK isn't obvious at first. Your character is very heavy, you only have 1 dash, but once you find the rhythm, you'll see that you are actually incredibly mobile, you just have to be playing well. Mobility isn't automatically given to you, the game rewards you with mobility the better you play. So that's the combat. After that we have the implant system. DEADLINK is a roguelite, so every time you play you'll come across different implants that grant buffs to your character and weapons. Each implant has an active buff and a passive buff. The passive buff is applied at all times, and the active buff must be triggered by an action. You can set these buffs to be triggered by weapon swapping, using the grappling hook, using the scrambler push, or breaking sea balls. Implants have different power requirements as well. An implant that requires 2 power nodes can't be placed in the weapon swap space because it only supplies 1 power point. You'd have to place it in the slots that provide 2 or 3. As you play, you'll find buffs that boost elemental damage, give extra grenades, increase ammo capacity, shock surrounding enemies, and you can create some absurdly powerful and fun builds. You'll end up with more implants than you know what to do with, and thankfully in this new version of DEADLINK, they've given you the ability to sell excess implants at the store. You can sell them for credits to purchase more health, different grenade types, or other implants. Eventually you can expand your implant slots and have multiple buffs being activated by a single action. You'll also be earning XP and tokens that can be used in the main menu upgrade section to increase max HP and healing, damage, buy an extra dash, all kinds of stuff. You'll eventually get super powerful and you'll break the game. But don't worry, the developers are working on higher difficulty modifiers to compensate. For now, just have fun, create new profiles and start from scratch, and experiment with the new Hunter class, which is based on teleportation and clones. The Hunter class is really weird to use at first. I didn't like it for a while, but after a few days of trying her, it just clicked and now I'm in love. Super fucking cool. This early access version of DEADLINK is feeling really good right now. They've made some UI improvements, some enemy balancing updates, more specifically the new design of the geishas. You can actually see your character now when you choose between classes, and they've filled out the codex so we can read all about this world. I might actually care about lore for once. So that's DEADLINK. That's how to play, that's what to expect. Go have fun, break the game, get really good at your mobility options, and do me a favor, if you like this game, tell people about it. Share it, get your friends to play it. Let's support one of the best new shooters to come out in years.